Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with more Hearthstone. We've did one exchange on our quest. We had another win 5, and that's all we're really gonna need. We have here win 2 games with Hunter or Mage, win 2 games with Mage or Shaman, and then win 3 games of any class. So I think this is the same combination we had last time we recorded, with just different players. So we're gonna try and play as a mage. Hopefully we can get a mage in the arena run. That would be nice. Last recording, I did all this big talk about how we could end early. We could end on the first episode. What would we do in the second episode? What would we do in the third episode? And
magic will prevail.
all that big talk turned out to be nothing but fluff because we got into a terrible losing streak and actually went into overtime in the third episode. So we're gonna build a mage deck here. I don't know how long the arena is gonna keep on giving only goblins and gnomes pack. It's probably a smart idea to stay and do more arena runs now than later, because eventually it is probably gonna go back to regular packs or a combination of both. So getting goblins and gnomes cards this way is a pretty good deal. I would prefer the goblins and gnomes card at the moment over the original cards because they're more powerful. Sorry, I'm not doing anything on the screen. I'm trying to adjust myself here. Alright, let's start. First minion you play costs 1 less. Or this, or this. I guess we'll take this. I'm not a fan of counterspell. Silence your other minions. Or that. I guess I'll take counterspell though. I mean, of those 3 cards, we'll take this one. Jeeves here can, I think, might be a good card to have. But I kind of want the Suit Spewer. Another spell damage that's cheap. We'll try and grab Jeeves later. What Jeeves does is it has both players at the end of each respective turn. That is to say, at the end of my turn, I draw up to 3 cards if I have less than 3 cards. At the end of my enemy's turn, he draws up to 3 cards if he has less than 3 cards. Alright, so this one should work well. Stone Splitter Trog. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +1 attack. It's your opponent casts a spell though, so maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. I would think about this Snow Chugger too. Might even consider the Cogmaster because if I get this, I'll have 2 max in my deck. I think that was a pretty obvious one. This one, Mana Worm. Exorcist. I think we'll take Lil Exorcist. I don't really want Counter Spell, and Mind Control Tech isn't as useful as often as you'd like. Definitely take Mirror Image. Take Ice Lance. Restore 2 health for 1. Or Wind Fury. I'll take this. Ooh, legendary. Can't attack, deals 8 damage to a random enemy. We've seen that one before. At the start of the turn, if you have at least 3 mechs, destroy them all and form V07TRON. That's supposed to be Voltron. I wonder what Voltron looks like. Or Dr. Boom. Summon 2 boom 1/1 boom bots. Warning, bots may explode. So I think if you do that, you're gonna get a like 50% chance that those bots explode. I don't know if they do anything else though. I want to take this. I want to see if we can really get this. We're gonna need some mechs though. If we do that. Pirate. I'll just take this little dragon. We'll take the Wolf Rider for its charge. Archmage. Another Spellbreaker. Kinda low on taunts, but I'm gonna take this guy. He's a mech. And he freezes things. I guess I'll take this. No, I'll take this one. Divine Shield 7/7. I guess I'll take this. Let's go ahead and take this taunt over the sheep. Definitely want the fireball. Ice barrier. Nope, I'll take this guy again. I'll take this guy for his taunt. Frostbolt. And another great legendary. When your opponent casts a spell, summon Burly Rockjaw Trog. Interesting. Enemy spells cost 0 next turn, or at the end of your thing, get a dream card. I'm gonna take this one, Millhouse Mana Storm. So he's gonna be 2 mana for me, and then the enemy spells cost 0. If we play this right, they won't even have any spells, so it won't matter. Okay, so we could try Adjacents, have +1, or we can try the Frostwolf. I would say take Adjacents, because I don't think we're going to have a lot of guys, and Frostwolf doesn't work as much as I would like it to. Another spell damage, take that. And Defender of Argus is the right one here. I mean, you could get this one and do some stuff like that. We have like no damage to all creatures in our deck at all. So maybe we should take this instead. I guess we'll take it. I am not feeling great about this selection that we were given. I think we probably picked as best as I could pick. But I just don't think I got the cards I quite wanted. This is kind of a frozen deck of just keep them frozen. It seems a little short on creatures. It seems a little short on spells that can do damage. It seems just a little scattered everywhere. A little bit of everything.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Okay, so we don't want this yet. And I guess we'll keep that. We just tweaked my mouse settings a little bit. trying to see if I like it.
Time for a little blood.
It's a delicate balance to get them between fast enough so you can move across the screen at a decent pace and slow enough that you can still highlight the smallest of details in certain games.
What to do? What to do?
Job's done.
See, I can do these fine. And that was what I was having a little bit trouble in Hearthstone with, was getting these little boxes. And that's about the smallest thing in the game. If you want to do the fire here, you can click pretty big circle. And that's not even really important because this is just a appearance thing that has nothing to do with anything else. So I hate to play this card and give each player 2 more cards because I'd hate to give him 2 more cards, but I think it's the right move.
You might feel a little tingle.
One's out on me.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Ooh, recombobulator. Interesting. So it changed him into something else. Interesting. So this would be great if I could get a little exorcist out.
Job's done.
He's got all these cards because I gave him some more cards. I definitely don't want to play this guy until I'm pretty certain she has no spells. This is just a battle cry thing, so there's no reason to silence this one. I could silence this one. If I silenced this one and then got little exorcist, would it still work? I'd probably not. That would be my guess. Spectral is taking quite a while to make a decision. I mean, not like I've done anything that crazy.
Job's done.
Kind of just stalling at the moment. I mean, play Abomination next turn, let him summon some more creatures.
Job's done.
Just make decisions. It's not like I'm that good of a player. Have I shown myself to be a better player than I actually am? I mean,
I wonder.
it's taken a long time to think about it. I mean, how hard is it? You're gonna attack this with this, but after you attack this with this. That'll clear the board.
One's out on me.
So let's bring out him.
Face the mighty Millhouse Metastorm.
Job's done.
The only thing he can attack without killing himself is the mana wraith. Doesn't seem like he had a spell. I mean, spells would have been 0, so it doesn't matter. He could play a 0 spell if he had one. I don't think he has one, though. Yep. So that was good placement of this one. Let's see. Restore 2 health. Why is it restoring 2 health now? Interesting.
Someone call for the doctor?
Here it comes.
Job's done.
Got him down to 10. Still not super confident I'm gonna win. But feel pretty good about it. Just don't feel great. We'll put the counter spell out there just out of safety. I've got both these guys down to
I
2.
wonder.
So if they attack any of our guys, they will die. He seems to be a little bit overly concerned about that. Man, these slow going games. Slow going games.
What to do? What to do?
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Time runs out on me.
Really none of those cards mattered at all. So let's go ahead and silence this one. Let's go ahead and play this.
Job's done.
Now if they can keep killing my guys though. They can win this still. I need 10 damage. Right now I'm looking at 3 damage. I can slowly wear them down with my Fire Blast.
I wonder.
So that one card summons something that is supposed to be called Voltron, but they're changing its name so it doesn't say Voltron, because that's probably still copyrighted. And Voltron was a very old cartoon where robots connected together and fought something. I'm not sure if it was. There was one that was a bunch of cat robots that connected, and I'm not sure if that's the one or this is a different show. I think Voltron was the one with the cats. There's like 5 big cats, like panthers and such type shaped robots. that would form Voltron. I don't know, I really didn't watch the series. It's a little bit earlier than my time, or it just wasn't on TV around where I was growing up. I don't think it's particularly good, but I do think there's people that have nostalgia for it. This feels like another prime example of I'm not gonna win. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button! I meant to be over here and hit the button. Ah. Oh, this is almost like a completely, I just conceded on accident. This is horrible. Might as well just concede. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. Wouldn't have changed anything. He won that victory. He took way too long to win that victory. He could have beaten me definitely just by going faster. I wasn't playing that well. My cards aren't that good. I mean, I didn't really have any counters. I was watching one of the...
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
I was watching one of the more famous Hearthstone players, and what he does is he has like a board, a whiteboard, where he's just marking wins and victories as he tries new decks. And while that is very scientific, it also indicates that the fact about him, which is true, is that he seems to be playing 8+ hours a day of Hearthstone every day. Maybe he takes weekends off, maybe not, but you're gathering data.
Job done.
You're doing a lot of work there. You're doing a lot of work to play one game. Whereas I just play, like, I shoot to play 15 games in every 3 days. Or the equivalent of 5 games a day. That's probably about less than an hour a day of play. I'm sure I would be a lot better if I multiplied the hour a day I play by 12. Sure, I'd probably be 12 times better. It's just the motivation to do that is a little low, because after you get the quests done, there's no opportunity to really get a large amount of gold. All you can do is win 3 victories on ranked play. Here's an interesting name. AU star. AU is the chemical symbol for gold, so it is gold star, but written in a highly intelligent fashion. I like that. I like AU star. I hope that's what they were shooting for. I hope their name isn't like Austin or something, and they just changed it to Austar, or this is some kind of non-English name I've never heard of, Austar. I like to think that's Gold Star, and I think that's a smart way to do it. If you want to have gold in your nickname, put AU. See what it sounds like then. Look in an online dictionary for synonyms, is what they're called. Look for synonyms of the common word that everybody knows and find a less common word. So people have to wonder about it and do some research, and it sticks in their mind a little bit more. Alright, so no death rattles here. Okay, so let's do this.
Your magic shall not save you.
Job done.
That was kind of stupid. I wish I hadn't done that. I should have used this on this next turn, but then used this to kill this then. When should I play this? He is a druid player.
What to do?
Possibility he has no spells even at this moment with all his cards, so I probably should just play this pretty fast when I get an opportunity.
What to do?
Don't mess with Tusker.
Alright, so let's get rid of this guy like we should have. Let's do this.
Face the mighty Millhouse Metastorm.
Die, Mage. Job done.
Does he have spell? Yes, he does. It's really a great example of why you wouldn't want a card like that. I mean, I literally helped him for no mana get rid of most of my characters.
Job's done.
Five damage here, where he would need 7 to get rid of my guy. See, there are cards I think that will give enemies death rattles. They would work really well, synergize really well with Little Exorcist. Because I believe the Druid one has one that will give all creatures death rattle to return as a trend. You play that, and if he has a full deck of 6 characters, let's say, then she would be, what, a 8, 9? Pretty powerful. Alright, so...
What to do? What?
well, what to do is this, and this, and this, and let's go ahead and just get rid of this guy.
Job's done.
This one can either attack this one, or it can attack this one twice. Either way, this one would only succeed if this one attacked 3 times. Oh, that's interesting. Decided to silence the mech with its freezing ability because they see the danger in that. Problem is they don't see the other dangers. Alright, so I want to play
The
this.
light compels you.
Your magic shall not save you.
Let's go ahead and just hit the face. I'd like to keep this guy around and see if we can get Voltron to form. But it's gonna deal 2 damage to everything. So this is in danger of dying. This is in danger of dying. This is in danger of dying. Nothing at the moment, really, because it still has to get down to 2, but 3 of his guys will die for sure.
What to do?
Feel the power of the wind.
There is little time.
Was that a good move? Probably not.
Are you ready for this?
You shall not pass.
Job done.
Well, that all worked out fine.
Squire, attend me.
Just need to get him
Ready, sir.
3 more damage and we're done. There's 6 damage here and 11 damage here.
Speak to me.
So 11, and all I need is 3 from these 2. Here's 3 more damage too. So let's see, 6, 9, so I can put this out. I can do this. I can do this. And I can do this.
Well played.
I do think I played well there. We're up to level 55. We will get a golden iron forge rifleman at 56. Oh wait, we just did get it. Okay. I guess we'll get another one. On these later levels, they give you 1 golden version of for 1 level, and then they give you the same copy of it for the next level. All I need is 1 more mage victory and then 1 more victory of anything, and all 3 quests will be done. Maybe it's a smarter move to try and keep the gold at 700, but I'm not really feeling that thought. It probably is a smarter move, because who knows, they may come out with another adventure expansion faster than I would think. And then I might have to really grind. But if that's true, then we'll just grind, and that might help me make more episodes.
You asked for it.
Let's see. Drama Llama. Alright, that's pretty good. I don't know what it really says about a person, though, that they would call themselves that. They just know they cause drama. Well, if you know you cause drama, maybe you should stop.
You shall not pass.
Drag no stupid!
Be in trouble. It's like spider legs and a machine top. Spider tank.
Someone call for the doctor.
So the coin is a spell. Interesting. Well, I'll play my Trog against their Trog and we'll see which Trog wins. Guess who it's gonna be? It's gonna be theirs. This deck seems like it worked well when I had a bunch of taunts. I could get a bunch of other characters out. As long as they can't get rid of all my characters. Now, do I want to silence a minion? Put up a taunt guy? I guess I want to put up a taunt guy. Maybe he'll roll out another guy with Death Rattle, and then Little Exorcist will be even better off.
Job's done.
It will take 3 of his guys to get rid of this, and I'll only take 2 damage. So, I think that was the right move.
I wonder.
Well, he could do that too. Man, if I had the Trog out too, I would have gotten a +1 for that. They seemed really concerned about getting rid of that when I don't even think this guy's gonna have weapons. So why is he so concerned? Oh, that's a shame.
For Najata.
Alright.
Drag no stupid!
The light compels you.
Payback!
Job's done.
Trog is being a bit more of a pain than I would have thought originally. I mean, it really is kind of a pain.
What we do.
I want this guy gone so badly.
Job's done.
because I can't play spells without just powering him up. He is actually better than you would first think. I mean, he's casting 2 mana just to keep him healed.
For the Lich King!
Your magic shall not save you.
That fixes that one. When you have a mech, +2 attack. Deal 3 damage and freeze it. Let's just get rid of this guy for the moment. Be done with him. And we got an extra mana, use him.
Job's done.
I must consider.
Starting to feel like I lost. Let's see. We can put this guy out.
I'm not ready!
Let's see.
Job's done.
So that'll be another 7-8 damage from me on this turn, at least. Wow, I took less damage. Interesting.
Are you ready for this?
Deal 4 damage and freeze a character.
Job's done.
Again, he'll have to kill one of his creatures to kill this one.
I've had a big punch!
Something needs tinkering?
If you have a mech, gain 1/1 and add a spoil part. Interesting. It's a pretty good card. I'm running low on options. So we will play everything we can play. It's a shame that this secret isn't something that would kill all the enemies, but we don't have anything like that. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. well played from Drama Llama. I don't know if I played super well. I think I probably did the best I could. I don't think I made any major mistakes in that game, really. This may be actually the first incidents where you will get to see me play as the mage
Jaina versus
in ranked
Anduin.
play. That's probably not true. I probably have
Shall
shown you,
bring
but
victory.
it's the
You
first
asked
time I
for
can
it.
recall. And you'll get to see my mage custom deck, which is the one that I have put the most work into. Obviously, that's why it's so much further along in rank than all the others. It is also the deck that has probably gotten me the most wins, which is important.
You shall not pass.
I guess I fell into a beginner's mistake doing that. Playing as just a mage because it was the only one I could win at, and then having it become overpowered.
Big punch.
Well, is he gonna have any spells? I guess now is the best time as any. Actually, let's play this
Job's done.
one first, and then this guy'll be one.
Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Metastorm.
Coming through.
Job's done.
Does he have any spells? Is the question. Does he have any spells? Yes, he does. And it's not even that one spell costs that much. It is literally all the spells in his hand. So if he had just a ridiculous amount of spells,
Here it comes.
Coming through.
he would still be able to
Job's
do it.
done.
So now he's gonna attack with this, which is getting crazy strong. And he'll kill everything on the field. Oh, come on. This is messed up. This is messed up. Oh, man. We may be in trouble here. We may be in some major trouble here at this plate. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's see.
Here it comes.
Alright. Let's play this.
No, stupid!
Let's play this.
Anything.
Job's done.
And let's end this turn. Was that the right move? Probably not. I probably should have played the character, the draw 2 cards, after I'd cleared the board. Yeah, that would have been a smarter move. Because I killed my own guy for no real reason there. It's very important to do things in the right order. Alright, well. Okay, has +2 attack. Well, you have a mech. Does not have the ability, though, to increase that up. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put this out and damage him.
I'll fix you.
Probably should have just killed him right then and there, but I didn't. That was probably dumb. I should have probably killed him right then and there. Because he's gonna hit my face. He's not gonna bother to attack any of these guys. Ice Lance with these guys is gonna finally work. But I want this guy out first so I can do 5 damage instead of 4. You gonna cast a spell?
Consider.
You sure you wanna cast a spell? You still have a option of surrendering, conceding. That's an option.
Get behind me.
Alright, so we want to play this guy.
I'm not ready.
We want to get, let's see.
I'll fix you.
Yeah. I like the sounds. It goes chugga chugga and then it has the last dying sound there too. That's pretty cool.
You love my new recipe.
Great. What was that card? Holy Nova, deal 2 damage to all enemies, restore 2 damage to friendly enemies. Swap the attack and health. Okay, so 2 different cards right back to back looked like something weird. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw this out here. It is a taunt creature even if it doesn't use its battle cry. So still pretty worth it. I mean, a 2/3 taunt creature just ignoring the battle cry is probably better than a lot of the regular taunt creatures. There's probably 1 or 2 taunt creatures that you should go into your old decks, or I should go into my old decks and replace with the little exorcist.
I have no time for games.
Take control of a random enemy. Well, I could have played this later, but I think it'll work just fine as it is. We have here,
No, smash.
I believe, enough to win. Wow. Down to the single point of health. Didn't really plan that. That just happened. Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna get cocky like last recording and say, oh, everything may be done in the first episode, but man, we've only got 1 more victory is all we need. And we are on, what, game 4? Maybe? I'm not gonna break up arena runs unless they get really, really long. I suppose if I won 2 more games in a row, I could break up an arena run, but it's iffy then, because I break up an arena run, next episode you'll just see me immediately lose and it will be pointless. So I think we should just keep arena runs in 1 episode.
Jane versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
You
Circadian.
asked for it.
Okay, I do want to try this guy, but not now. So circadian is the circadian rhythm that is what humans use to internally know when it is time to sleep or time to be awake. So this is probably a reference to that they never sleep.
Job's done.
It's a little highbrow, but it's pretty smart. People that don't know what circadian is would just think it's a cool name. Do I want to do damage? Let's go and put this guy out.
Job's done.
I can ease your pain.
Oh yeah, I like this guy with this character when we played with him, Mistress of Pain. Every damage it does, it restores health to him. Deal 3 damage, freeze it, alright. And
Someone call for the doctor.
we'll bring out the Voodoo Doctor. So next turn I can get rid of this one, unless they heal it somehow. Which would be interesting for a Warlock to have a healing spell. If I have at least 3 mechs, so I'd have to get 2 more mechs and this guy on the field, and then have them all survive 1 turn. It is kind of a heavy. It's kind of hard to get that much, really. So I want to just use this and do some damage to the face. So I'd probably need at least 1 taunt guy and 3 mechs. And this guy takes 5. The other 2 mechs I have I think take 2, so you're talking, if we were going to summon all of that, at least 9 mana in 1 turn. So you'd probably have to do it over several turns, which is alright, as long as you have your taunt guys out to protect your mechs. This guy's pretty full up on things. I should play this and see if his hand will be full next turn.
Trogzor! Trogzor!
Alright, so Ice Lance. No, I just want to get rid of this guy. I'm gonna just focus on getting rid of this guy. I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't. Or I could silence him. Smarter move. I'll just silence him. So I don't think you'd get anything if he life tapped at this point. He's so full on cards.
So many possibilities.
But that's really the strategy of a Warlock, so me giving him free cards is really gonna only hurt me. Alright, so
Your magic shall not save you.
Job's done.
was that the right move? No, he's just gonna now use that to kill this guy. Whatever, I'll use this guy to kill this guy. Maybe I should have done 1 damage here. Yeah, that would have made more sense. What was that? Deal 2 to 4 damage And summon one for each damage dealt. Interesting. I should have had the counter spell out.
I can fix anything.
Job's done.
I need 2 more mechs if this is gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna get it. So he can either use.
Your magic shall not save
He can just silence me. Okay, fine. Alright.
Sorry,
This.
portal open.
This. 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 Here. And here. Interesting choices I made. I'm not sure if those were the right choices, but at least we have a chance to survive one more turn. So if the coin is a spell, can I counteract it? At the end of your turn, destroy this minion if it's the only one. Well, that is an interesting option I have then. If I bring this guy out, I'll have 4 left.
What to do?
Are you ready for this?
So, 4 here. 1 here. 1 here. At the end of each turn, that's important to check, because if it was just the end of his turn, we'd be in trouble.
Coming through.
But we're not in trouble. His 9/9 goes away. I've turned this around. I'm still not feeling great, but I have turned this around.
Why do you call?
Okay, so
Behold the magnificent aerial command unit.
Don't blink.
Coming through.
Job's done. Get in there and fight, maggot!
Minmitron's head.
Dingo! Yes!
Take cover.
Shoot.
Don't blink.
If you have at least 3 mechs, he has a mech. If I could take his mech, I'd have 3 mechs. Of course he's just gonna win. We were close to summoning that. Well, that's the end of our arena run. We got 2 victories, which is pretty good. Pretty good for me, terrible for most players. I'm not sure if we could have done much better. I'm not saying it's a strategy. I got 50 gold back, which is nice. So for the 150 I put in, I got a 100 gold pack and 50. So I came out even. Let's see what we got. Explosive Sheep. Murloc. Restore 4 health to your hero and gain +2 attack. Ooh, epic. Recombobulator. I think we will be putting Recombobulator in some of our decks. Just transforming it into a random minion of the same cost could be crazy. Because if you do that on like a really high thing, that it could be crazy. Let me just leave it at that. It could be really, really crazy. It would be hard to use it and know what you're actually doing, though. So, at this point, I think we've probably got some extra dust, even. Yep. Disenchant those extra cards for some dust. It's great to have 25. We need about 50. No, you need about 100 to make anything though, so we still need quite a lot. A few new cards everywhere. We are done with this episode. Our quests are 3 victories, so we only need 1 more victory for the next 2 episodes. I'm not gonna say that we will probably get that in the next episode, because that's what I said last recording, and then it did not happen. But we're gonna try. What I think I'll do is we will do our lowest ranked druid now, or hunter. We'll do druid and hunter runs back and forth, try and work those up. If we're down to, if we get like 3 losses in a row between those 2, or 4 losses in a row between those 2, I'll do a mage again next episode. But we will get that victory. Hopefully we'll even get done a little early and we can rebuild another deck in our 3rd episode if we have time, hopefully. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and watch every second of the video. All of that helps out. And have a good evening.